Oma memo akwaba. Said wa betu oni enya easy. Areho. To ochina no. Kwabena Savior Church e wo Obogu. Nkra 16 ni nyina ye line omo up. Because a child the problem. If you ekro no nyina butu. Mu nyina butu aka kra no omadu. Enie. And na wonya mai de ye ni nyina kire se enya baifo bia eyenya cars ni bia lacha yan service no nti o ti a break efiri ya no
for ni we ya ye nkwada o ya hwere
wo mo we se nya omu nyina ni omu ye nya omu pictures wo mu ni nkura wo twere ni BC ya wo be general resource wo mu a wasi omu nyina akọ a whole church.
All right.
Maguru no mo de asore mbeko no mo nyina ni yekosie won chena. Ti ne yesre, aban mo mpanifo, mo mra. Mo ntimi like sika bia ntimi fa nkura ne made, nanso so mo hu presence wo hokura no a. Awra chechire yesi afiri ho aho. Free nipa ho. Nko chechire wo mo re. The more thing. The mani nyina akọ. Omo nyina kenka ba kumpo. Nyina ko osofo ya me hye modon chechire mo re kwabna
afia me da se
fancy ha
adene friend and to what da you say we chiri ti e besre, and we keep talking about these things, very important. Say ya kwanso ye behwe na ye di ni a driver for a passenger for transport unions ahodo, you know, car owners and so, you know, ye o shame ye tishan ni mu so no o hwe school for buses ni bi. You know, this is one of BIB as a for Marco fashion, so I'm from Sono, Atima Baba. You only know, a day bray or yakwanso. That's why they be at America. It's only in this country now. I dare see a bohom by they be at a graph in the cost. Ghost names, Galamsey, corruption, and they cried impunity. You know, the so called national security form call for and we look on helplessly. It's like nobody has anything to say again. I say, well, the autopilot, you know, a country like Ghana, after 8 years, we are developing our democracy. It's a democratic country, and with impunity, with courage, boldness. And the law is looking at them just like that. Attorney General will always be holding press conferences. And I say, I can't drama or mining. We have people going to lock government offices. This is where we've got into. And Obia, everybody's looking on. I'm wondering the courage now that we have, the impunity. Everybody's looking on. Hey, where come from that ehuna aba at once, ukronuma at once? From nowhere, any individual beyond Mausheshwa, especially some of us. It's not safe again. It's not funny again. Akukudra ni penya edi dibone etia Ghana mra no for mudi. You know, if you go to Magdan's site on Sprinters or so, and it's funny, what I'm hearing, order from above. This order from above has been with us time immemorial. Obese structures without any court order. National Security says I'm not aware. Interior says I'm not aware. And I don't know whether they value that issue of I'm not aware. The impact of that I'm not aware, what it means to us. Such a chaotic situation, a security situation, and the responses are all of us are not aware. Then it means that we have to start protecting ourselves. However we do it, should not be anybody's concern again. This country is gradually getting into something else. Well, more also as of this time. From the president to the last person with power, Madaro Maman Tinasi here, you need to because every facet is destroyed. It's not working. We don't want the optics. So that's why I said that Attorney General, maybe he doesn't know what Ghana expects from him. No. Maybe he doesn't. Ghana say obi a wadi sika bia na wo hunu se wadi sika no emegina Facebook ni press conference make kanoma bisi basa Ghana say fani court na ehu se anamo na wo turu no abedi ekire no eye papa ne entwe ni paso attorney general press conference attorney general every 3 seconds your press conference. What Ghana is this? That people will walk to government offices, lock it up. We have seen their faces. Nothing is happening. Well, I have said it. Mama, I am forgetting about the issue of a change and progress and development because the sad aspect is that, Ablekuma, we are just watching like this. Nothing is happening. We'll go to Akwatia, we'll come, we'll watch like this. Nothing will happen. We'll do the bigger election 2020, people will die. Nothing will happen. I don't know why people have decided that they are catching omunti. And all parties, they are quick. Na MPP crowd was and I told you your mandate is 4 years. You are in your 7th month, so it's 3 years, 3 months, or 4 months. If you want me put in a reminder, it's only 4 years. Unfortunately for you as a government, that 3 years now can 1.5 a political zone. It's a concentration on certain things. Because the campaign, I say you better 12 so and now be baby akofa. Please let's reset well because this reset now ehun die. Ofa Ghana gas boy. Ofa Bank of Ghana boy. Uraha pim. Ene nipa kukudru omanya. Oh my goodness. This country, I don't know again. I just can't believe it. Say, this is Ghana? This is Ghana. This is Ghana. It's becoming unhealthy. Very serious. Now, Pragia decision has become a difficulty for all of us. Pragia. The country should take a decision on Pragia. Pragia kekeu. Hwe de afia amanko eka wa de Pragia o mamunu nyina yensi po. Se Pragia ye beji atum se eye motu ana eye hyen ebe krom ana emme krom ese se fa nipa se nkola se se nkola age be and 14 year 15 year omu twi Pragia. Omu fa nipa 4 5 6 7 8. No regulations be omu ni show or far left or far right or far middle or baby on them what kind of country is this? Pragia jaya leaders see the mokuye pa o mokuye with amanyosem mokuye pa o. It's so sad. Maburu Soria, Osha Benkum, no hope, Osha Nifa, helpless. So what else is left? What else is left? It will now show NDC, Dianum Sa, that's so MPP Dianum Sa. Your cow, they also I know we town to be a question which they are catching. You think that man goes to number 3 and the team at the comfort of Mr. Darko, who is a minimum free half from free Kumo, be free quabbing, mean they say me 3 years. Minim the yen, minim the yen. Mamma, man, you're semi free from Monintino. Why? This country, the level of pain, ne bitterness, ne division of urban, even the security agencies. When you are assigning people to on national assignment, we all end this day. It is in jail. We all end people. Funny in jail. Hey, where is that patriotic spirit? On a national assignment. You remember my doctor for Mosaya, dear doctor for ya dwene said doctor we cry or NDC to me MPP ni cry me kono cry misuru. I think the last thing standing is the law. Where NDC need to be cross cover MPP ni lawyer. Na MPP ni lawyer so to be cover NDC ni as the client. That's the only thing standing now. And there is certain interest. Certain interest. And I said it yesterday. It's now clear. If you want to live big above the laws of this land, be a politician. Be a politician. Associate yourself with any political party. Have the courage to lie, to kill, to scream, to be deceptive. Omaya deceitfulness here, Emma Okosoro. Propagating falsehood, Emma 3-star. for any appointment that you want in this country. That is how far we are going now. So with impunity, now on my one will be to refer to National Sports Council. Now on the two Janipa, you are engaging the Ghana, engaging the democratic society, just walk out. Hey, the national security did not see it, but Obi TM said the basic 1 second they are there. I can't believe this. The BNI, NIB, National Security, Yoko, all these people, police services, military, it will be a cancer. Hey. It's strange. Order from above, a dose for Ghana. Uni nipa meye, a dose for Ghana. And I don't know the lessons that we keep learning. From Abrikuma North, that's the immediate one. Have we learned our lessons? We are still talking about Akwatia ahead of us. Our lessons being learned that Akwatia should be civil, or it's going to be fireworks as usual, and then yen central for na yen kebi shimono. Omo do mo sabe wo eni no ma for mo di no mo ko. Asa. Debi Adom multimedia we suffer. Two great guys. Defects on their mom. It's forever. What kind of country is this? The MPP ni crowns on NDC needing come. NDC news on MPP needing come. A war. I don't know where MPP now NDC needing come. I don't know where NDC now MPP needing come. Yes. See, doctors, engineers, all professionals. Obia person associated with the political party just to get out of that profession to become a politician. So funny. And they've resorted to deceitfulness, propaganda, dishonesty, lack of patriotism. These basics, Nadia, say one more thing, and reinstated these basics for the country. There's no future for Ghana. No, there's no future for Ghana. There's absolutely no future for Ghana because our so-called future generation, they've overtaken us. Is it not funny? That Pragia. Is it not worrying that Accra Kumasi Road, that as of this morning, a friend of mine was training this year because empower Yentino. Are we not bothered about these things? Every regime comes with its calendar for educational setup. Are we not worried? Every regime, the educational setup, it did be a timetable. No, I say, shapeless. I don't know, we have for the bank of private school. I bet you 20 billion is called in the because the country itself is disorganized. Omani is shapeless. All we know is to make money. How we make the money, nobody cares. Now, my opinion could draw or trick out for a whole year. On far normal plate beyond boy ni me children. We're treated the whole year. So a big man. It's worrying. Very worrying. I don't know how people are seeing things now because they're very worrying. Tina Mpensenpensenmu be this about come radio and TV because and no quite be so more hard here. Na nyoma be bri. Nti mesre T2 central for ni de obofo. Na masra ban mu mpanyimfo ni opposition for. And want to run the commentaries. One is about Boku. Let's throw the past behind us, seek for peace because the no a two to titra. Intimate tranche. The level of amanyo sema and na masia di wuremu no. Ya hwe ye beginsem. Yes. Ya hwe ye beginsem. O my wen kwa na boss for be catch you say o try eye fuel na o di nsuo di kan fam kwa e be kwa akodu ba bi ese ko. O try fuel na leakage is about bata in the pipe no. How it happens. O wi ade o fa hodi because we are a politician and our party be. We all learn how to steal now. So if we pray and no. Yesi munya masemunya idea. Ye nyina no. Ye de ho ba jim so that we all know that ye nyina 224. Because say wo ka no kure wo man ma. Abaya so much of a precious commodity. Say ye so serious say ye hu say we outcast. At the end of the day na your principle obi a follow no. No. And I always reminded my viewers and listeners, fake is so acceptable in this country now. You know, if you are real, you are an orphan. If you are real, we are janka. Timesre, let's bring back those virtues. Let's bring it back. And the strange thing is that, because the other baby I failed. If you other baby I failed, traditionally, so all days baby I in why is it not reflecting? Especially when the Christian world says that we are 71% in this country, so we control affairs. More control affairs. ABC the LGBTQ, the country has not taken a decision on it. Most control affairs. LGBTQ. The country has not taken a decision on LGBTQ. Why? Oh, obvious have an interest. Oh, boss super and this verse na yeah bad abeng. The young boss be mobayo munyo yani ombeton say didi bia da na gay parties here buo is legal. Ma ka kire mo a ma to 3 mu 2 Kumasi ma to 1 mo is legal. Ma ka kire street sex over Lagos Avenue from 12 midnight equal open sex and them yopo obi aso on fa one ye nyina enkwai so dom ni gomora. I don't know who is now helping to shape. I don't know. One no cry any do almost as opinion leaders as revered people. They've compromised. There's nothing like the Council of State, Peace Council, all those things go. Sometimes who relevance. Revered people that you BBN, Deputy Minister Kwaba former. BBN, come on. It's a privilege, Deputy Minister and then Minister. You know. But why power? Why? You know, the two of us, our profession, politician and a journalist, we need to be truthful to the country. It's so worrying. It's so worrying. When you wake up and you watch the space, you are asking yourself, what can you offer this country? What can this country also offer back? There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Debia started ama na menyaji. I share your views entirely.
It's just
Yen politics no the nobility o no enwa meaning no some of us their motivation into politics is,
you see, as I'm talking Monday, the so-called people also they were at achievement national service secretary to say whatever they've locked the offices up. What's going on?
Nature war enablers.
What's going on?
Eh?
What's going on? What's going on?
Or enablers.
What's going on? No. It can't be possible.
Or enablers. It's sad. And Minim say Mpensenpensenmu John Dramani Mahama no in the ministers what he will show you and the pay. The bia so what we bia. Kebasre, sisi I want to abanum. I want to provide leadership. Ozanden some no ets bia. How? Amine praje mo yon. My last week Saturday, Buko Kumasi attaching no my name
contractor.
Now, my young no man of us be from the airport on the Muko, yes, or something on our golf course. The project, no, all over the place. I'm say, hey, now Kumasi the second largest city of our country. On Minya. But political party be crowded. Okada, or their campaign. Or their campaign. What do you mean now? But as a country, Okada no ne praje no de oye means of public transportation. Amani, President Kufuor obey Metro Mass and we collapse. No be obeshim kana. Dan ya is lesson na duran kwa Kufuor ka for electric buses of course. Ye ni anu men this so da ya lolo say adi. It's good. Eko any civilized country be mass transportation. Na Kufuor dey den. Odi edima. But we are encouraging everything. Any and everything. Be a yes or no. Galamsey, how are we going to succeed? Eh? How are we going to succeed?
I don't know.
Moko, Amenfi, eh? 2 weeks ago, before your conference. Amahini. Oh, yeah, wrong. But yet, dear politics. Mpensenpensenmu be when there are. I dear me about 2 years, same money. Into Montuanamar. Na kosa asma no kofo won ko no keka nche on there won to abantia da mo mampan no na mo ba mo nkon mo waye we saw it yari politics and as we are guilty I agree and it's about time the ain't na about
we can't continue
yeah,
like this. We can't continue like
this. Subject matter able to be a politics. Or also, from archaeology to zoology.
We can't continue like
but
this.
But issues be or what? We just cannot play politics with it. Because you descend in the arena of politics, or destroy the fabric of our country completely.
Completely.
And see, I'm cautious on the subject matter, but the politics. MPP for some of us are not guilty. No. Pretend as an ostrich. But we need to really re-examine the kinds of things that the political group are. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Okay, education. Yes, you call professionalism. To teacher trainees, let them go through a licensing mechanism. Obi may also make you.
Honestly,
SHS.
Yes.
3 year, 4 year, you that much health insurance, crap, you do much Obi Samaba pass Ghana Health or say medical whatever act. Just because they want something to hold on to. Magdan the warehouse here was Weko Bubuni. Is it not purely as a result of trade fair issues?
Well, it will be difficult to jump.
But
it will be difficult.
It's the reasonable proximity.
Well. But
you can draw inferences.
But it's not been established.
Also, our friend national security also in way. Anna, I make us a hobby. Interior ministers on you. So are we then to logically conclude that is purely payback?
Can look at this. Look. And the only explanation to this is that power from above. Come on.
What's here forgetful? What you do now? You're free. Then McDan, Crano as board chair of trade fair, and in pursuit of one development, redevelopment agenda.
But
some structures on the trade fair side was demolished.
But that's not how we build the country.
But that's the point. I am agreeing with you. Me know Yajin. Because the warehouse you see. If even so Yabana Sasipo, Nesepede, Ekona, no way see in accordance with the proper procedure. You go and demolish it at night.
What is this?
Night to uniform. Millions of cities have gone into building this. See, maybe a payback time. I don't know.
That's it.
And see, how do you get people to even want to work for the country
the national security
in a patriotic
as
manner?
a matter of a priority, if indeed it is clear that Omomutu is not known in our security architecture, there were no orders, but there was an order from above. Maoyamu Shishu said Ghana and said it's closer to you now. Mayam Shishu. Siamfam a Krobia Yamfamra and Chichikuno. Are too away, and you want to say far away. That's why the time to act is now. Atu awie. Because the ethical kono, makacho, if the center is not holding, the GDN baby mudia, obia the fanu wadwene. That's where we are gradually getting to. Because it cannot look obia to me so unconcerned. One day you so better upon training. Obaji war, that war the bape. Once upon training we are on to be fano. The state of the country will be in jeopardy, will be in mess. We are so blessed to say we are taking that blessing for granted. Hey, Mr. President John Dramani Mahama. The resetting I support, but not this kind of resetting.
How would they believe them?
The resetting I fully support, but not this kind of resetting.
A reset from what?
To change certain systems that have
is
not
that what they told you?
But clearly, if you are resetting,
maybe for the reset from what to what? There must be a base.
Oh no!
There must be a certain base, that you say that post this issues are it was purely so-called resetting, was purely on the economic performance according to them of the Nana Akufo-Addo Naban.
So Honorable Kofi Ako Noko, member of Parliament for Valedra, and this is Rebecca. I just understood say
also I indisposed
to me so
on top of
Honorable Kofi Noko
wish you speedy recovery.
Good morning to you too as well. Member of Parliament for Valedra and
Amine be medical fee in Noko message butuma can later.
See,
let's call a spade. Well, and then dispassionate conversation. Let's look at it. So-called reset,
I believe in it.
It was based on the assertion that Akufo-Addo mismanaging the economy. True or false?
That's what the reset was specifically targeted.
That's true or false? But is it the case that Akufo-Addo had mismanaged the economy? We went through difficulty. Going through economic difficulty does not amount to economic mismanagement. Let's get the distinction clear. Under no circumstance would I admit that Akufo-Addo's government mismanaged the economy of Ghana, because it's not true.
There were challenges.
Certainly, we had huge economic challenges born out of three major issues. One, energy sector and banking sector. That the government had to take unplanned remedial action that cost us huge sums of money. Fact, at the time, and there, some of the perpetrators, Dr. Dufomo, no a political witch hunt. You remember? I be a short memory associated.
No.
That was what they told us, that vendetta Kenoforiata all wage against his competitors. 8 years down the line, they come back and tell us that indeed and in fact, Dr. Dufour respected as he is. And I have enormous respect for him. Committed some offenses against the state. So they lied to us that it was a vendetta against certain Ghanaian individuals. Mobwa. It cost us money that we didn't have. The energy sector, they signed so much contracts. Nana Akufo-Addo's government had to find money that they didn't have. And then we are a Minister for Government Communication on Worcester Station, Joy. Also, you see, what did you once get now? One invoices from power purchase contracts. Who signed those contracts? Mr. Mahama's government. Nana Akufo-Addo's government had to deal with those problems. He borrowed money. Of course, per the plan that they had, they were going to amortize the account over time. In a pandemic of global proportions, boom. It's not rocket science. Your economy will suffer. But what did we do? They called the government names. Cancer Marcus. And the government took bold decisions. It affected a segment of Ghanaian people. True. Pensioners, they were impacted. Maybe the error was the constant engagement ban oye. So people are brought on board that look, onye boapayo the marshal economy we could be able to na mercy nine contribute. But these were the issues that I had to deal with. My budget run regular without these actions or these occurrences. Certainly Ghana would have been in a better place.
Yeah, but that's the challenge I continue.
But and they came brandishing and Samakasi that they are coming to reset. Meanwhile, the data that we see today, and the player Joe Jackson, what's now Joy FM, also the heavy lifting was done by the Akufo-Addo government, and the fruit is what we're seeing today. It's resetting here and you will be able. It is more of the same. The Mr. Muhammad that we knew between 2012 and 2016 is back.
But
that's why I wouldn't believe in resetting rhetoric. I don't believe in any resetting. I don't believe in any of that. What are you talking about?
But I don't know position. You guys become rational human beings.
The irrationality now, Baba will show you do for God knows how many years.
No.
When have I been
not
irrational?
Your person. Not your person. Not your person. There's an entity called MPP.
Which I am an integral part of.
But I'm saying that most of the time, you become very rational human beings. That
very rational and irrational. Well, which is which?
No, when you are in a position,
we become rational.
Very rational.
How?
So your every thought of yours is geared towards Ghana's forward march, unity, and then that progress. But when you come to power,
in and out,
for how long can we stop this? When you come to power, that is why the NDC has a certain courage to say, because you just left power 7 months into their administration. Why do you worry them about Galamsey? Why do you worry them about LGBT? Why do you worry them about all these things?
Nana Addo Akufo-Addo put his presidency on the line. It was sabotaged. It cost the MPP in the 2020 general elections. I don't remember, but I'm okay. Under those circumstances, you have people in the party who say, Mr. President, you cannot continue on this path because it has huge political cost. It cost the nation more. But what happened? The fight, obviously, was not fought with the rigor that the president has sought to fight it between 2018 and 2020. It's a matter of fact. But then the damn issues, no, it's not something ordinary politics or something there. The greater loser is the state of Ghana. And so I'm for Galamsey, me for your politics. But the commitment of 1 year, in itself, 2 of them were significant. Have they met it? Once we revoke the LI 2642 or something, that allowed mining in
but it's been amended. It's been
did they promise they were going to tweak it? Or they said they were going to revoke it? And the incident of tweaking the revocation, or yet the same.
But India, half a loaf.
Oh, mine is about diabetes issues. Or the same.
No, revocation is totally different.
Thank you very
from
much.
Amendment,
so, if you say that mining in our forest through the campaign ought to be stopped, you can't come and say you limit it. You said that or require a state of emergency. About 7 months. State of emergency will declare. Have they declared the state of emergency? So let them go ahead and make those commitments. Cover up a water guards or what's the slave queens?
What's no. If you don't subscribe to them, they are whistleblowers. They are in the community for a long time. They don't make. They don't make.
Blow whistling. As blue water guards. CCRO one definition, were whistleblowers, and you fall for this. You are disappointing me this morning. You of all people.
But what is your challenge to that? That's the minister talking about it. And one of the
what's it?
Let me quote the minister. So
I don't need you to quote the minister, unless of course you're telling me that the name given to them is meaningless. But if the name has any meaning,
the blue water guard.
Thank you very much. You say blue water guards. It connotes a certain meaning. And then you come and turn around and tell me that they are whistleblowers. Blow whistle that what? That there are people who are not keeping the water blue or what? Please, let's cut these gymnastics out. And let's speak to the issues. Look, the Galamsey fight is not going anywhere.
So maybe
and it's about time that the government sets its backside down and get to work and ensure that this war is won. So there, posterity will never forgive us if we allow the kind of wanton destruction. Of course, yeah. Look at the numbers. Today, they are telling us that small-scale mining, a huge component of which is Galamsey. Because I recognize that there are small-scale miners who are licensed. And also small-scale miners who are unlicensed. Ordinarily, unlicensed one in the air from Galamsey. But now it's assumed the broader coverage. They are producing 40% of your gold.
The illegality.
The government says, Mpensenpensenmu one. Osande, now they've set up a gold board, which is a renaming of an existing institution. Of course, their scope has increased. I agree. To focus on buying that gold. So, you are on one breath endorsing the illegality by purchasing the gold from them. And another breath telling me that you are fighting the illegality. Rwanda no believe them Kwekwanan's story.
It's not a Kwekwanan's story. Blue water guards are non-confrontational, but act as intelligence officers and raise local awareness.
National security, every district will grow back. National security operating.
But they act as intelligence officers and raise local awareness.
What intelligence training? 5 weeks was it?
Local awareness within the locality.
National security operatives will operate to every district. We're gonna go back. When it suits you, and that's how I host.
But I'm telling you,
when it suits you, I'm putting it to you. Don't tell me, I'm putting it to you. The national security, when you operatives in every district are.
It should have been their job.
But what other job would they do apart from that? Ensuring the security of the district. This constitutes an act of insecurity. So what are you telling me? And you sit down and take this Kwekwanan's story.
So this is the
you take the Mama Kamasam. You take this Kwekwanan's story and want to tell me that the minister has said so what?
But he is the superintendent of that ministry. And then he tells you that.
And you should be questioning him.
But in a quest to get Galamsey off, 427 excavators seized in targeted operations against illegal mining.
Galamsey was not the most easy. In fact, the airline that allows for the identification of Galamseys was passed in 2021 under His Excellency Nana Adom. It's complementary. But is it enough? That go to a Memphis. Go to Prisia Huni Valley. I want to mean him. Go and see the quantum of excavators that are already there. You're telling me that excavators are already for port in the Heba.
But Ufa Osina reclamation is on.
We'll reclaim everybody.
By the roadside, you see that they are reclaiming those lands that have been destroyed by.
Oh, it's a good thing. With which money?
Clearly.
Because budget may who be other allocation for reef.
No, but clearly, Oko Hanabisi Honum and Jumano, they will make sure say what's saying the
minerals fund don't know what they are.
No, they didn't casa. Or no, your purpose. By reclamation, clearly there will be some grants allocated for
grants. When your grants no public also where a transparent or a transparent government. Don't disclose it.
But it's going on.
Or see no reclamation away. Oh, I won't doubt you.
It's going on.
Men doubt you because and I don't have any basis to doubt you. But I'm saying that reclamation does not in itself necessarily amount to stopping Galamsey.
Well.
LGBTQ. One FFB. Amahini. We said it all. We said it. Nagana fu no wenu won na ide kasa na won kasa.
Una wenu hu.
Amia.
Yeah.
Amia Japan mesa.
Yeah,
Ben hu for
say Ghana for men for mbem. Na guys Ghana for you.
Ah, now we want to catch Ghana for you go.
Ah, okay. So you choose Ghana in your state and I choose my Ghana in my state.
And check Ghana for your dosu.
Okay. To the best of your knowledge, Ghana for now ni mo no.
When won basa.
Okay.
That they fall for the lies, the propaganda of this NDC government and voted for them.
Is it not too early?
Also, agro boso ofianapa. Agro obosa ofianapa.
Trump card, stability of the city, fuel prices manageable.
Omahime, my catch wo studio ha. There, I made them issues no. I am man from Bamako. Because factors are all inform the stability of the city. Onya magic bia Mr. Mahama na banwaye. In fact, last week, Makawo baby radio do there. My good friend and brother Ato is claiming to be the first man in history who can transform a criminally managed economy in 6 months.
If the economy was managed criminally.
Yes.
How does it transform?
How?
Maybe you don't know what they know.
What did they know?
You've not seen what they've seen.
Oh, am I?
You've not been to where they've
but
been.
So you ask the question. So it tells you that the economy was not criminally mismanaged after all. 6 months. This is a process, that takes time. That takes time.
All right.
Energy, fuel prices. Ghana government on import 1 liter pool of fuel and from Bukruma.
Okay, so roll it. Honorable
To tell me that on petrol price, of course, when it's a function of the dollar, it's stabilized relatively, and I agree.
I appreciate the government.
I appreciate the government for what?
Efforts in sustaining.
What? To continuing the work that the MPP started.
Okay,
I will
so
acknowledge that.
But the fact is, NDC government first 7 months, Ato forcing, they said Ato is forcing. 2 things stands out very clear: the CD to the dollar and the fuel pricing. That one.
Now, I'm the governor of the Bank of Ghana. That's about
well. So roll it for us. Well, but you should admit that there's a certain effort. You know? Okay. Thank you so much. I'm always grateful. Bye bye.